Hello everybody, I hope that you're having a nice day. Today we're gonna continue with the unit number 11. In order to do so, we have here a pronunciation topic. The first exercise says, complete the chant with a past participle from the box. Alright, so here we have different verbs in simple present, in simple past, and we're gonna write the past participle. You need to choose from the ones that we have over here. It's very easy because most of them are similar. For example, break, broke, broken. As you can see, broken, broken are very similar. If we check this, it says speak, spoke. Which of these would you say that is similar to spoke? That's right, spoken. Like this, please complete the chants, and when you finish, we'll continue. Alright, now I'm gonna play the audio and you must repeat these chants and check your answers. Also remember that you must record yourself singing these chants. Alright, here it goes.
Track 2.58. A.
Break, broke, broken. Speak, spoke, spoken. Do, did, done. Swim, swam, swum.
B.
Shake, shook, shaken. Take, took, taken. Fly, flew, flown. Know, knew, known.
C.
Give, gave, given. Drive, drove, driven. Say, said, said. Read, read, read.
Very good, guys. Now let's check the answers all together just in case that you didn't get the answers. Let's see. And then we have do, did. What is the past participle of do? Very good. Done. Then swim, swam, swum. Then we have in the letter B, shake, shook. The past participle of shake is shaken. Take, took, taken. Very good. Then we have fly, flew, flown. And then know, knew, known. Then in the letter C we have give, gave, given. Then drive, drove, driven. Then say, said, said. And finally read, read, read. Very good, guys. Now, let's continue with the reading and listening topic. Here we have, read the post from Rick. Where is he now? Okay, so here we have this post from Rick Witter. I'm gonna play an audio so that you can follow the lecture with the listening. Okay, and then answer the question. Here it goes.
Track 2.59.
Okay, it's Sunday evening, and I've arrived at my destination. Wow, that was a long journey. 14 hours driving on difficult mountain roads. But what a lovely place. Quito is very near a volcano and is the highest capital city in the world, 2,820 meters above sea level. I found a nice hotel. It was good to have a shower, my first one in 3 days. Quito is also the closest capital city to the equator. It's just 15 miles north of the city. It's getting dark here now. I'm tired, so I have to stop. More tomorrow.
Okay, so where is he now? That's right, at Quito. Now, in the exercise number 2, we have read the post again. What do the numbers in the box refer to? For example, here we have 2,820. This number refers to meters. Then we have the number 3, it refers to days. And like that, please check what this number referred to. Okay? When you finish, I'm gonna play an audio so that you can listen to Rick talking to his old friend, Winnie. And you have to answer this question. Which countries does he talk about? Alright? So here goes the audio.
Track 2.60.
Hello?
Hi, Winnie.
Rick!
How are you doing, Winnie?
I'm good. Hey, where are you?
In Ecuador.
Ecuador? Amazing. How's it going?
Great. I'm enjoying my time here. I've seen a lot of South America.
Where have you been?
Argentina, Chile, Peru, Ecuador. I've driven 12,000 kilometers in the last 6 months.
12,000 kilometers. What's the best place you've been to?
I've seen so many beautiful places, but I think Patagonia was the best.
Have you been to Brazil?
Yeah, I have.
When did you go?
In February, I went to the carnival in Rio.
Awesome.
Yeah, I met some great people in Rio. We had parties on the beach. It was really good fun.
What about the people on the trips?
Well, I've had a few problems.
Oh no. What happened?
Well, one friend lost her passport, and another got sick. I brought him to the hospital.
Ah. Have you had any problems?
No, I haven't had any accidents.
Oh, good.
But I had a few problems with the police.
Really? What happened?
Oh, it's a long story. I'll write you.
Okay. Have you met any nice people?
Yes, a lot of great people. I met a fantastic woman last month in Peru. Her name's Anna, and...
Really? Tell me more. Rick? Rick? Oh, he's gone.
Very good, guys. Now, in the exercise number 4, we have match the two sentences halves to describe Rick's experience. Right? So you're gonna match the halves from the letter A to F with the other halves from the number 1 to 6. For example, the letter A says he's seen a lot of South America. In the letter B, what do you think it is? He's driven, that's right, 12,000 kilometers. All right, so please do it, and when you finish, we'll continue. Very good. Now, let's see. As you can see, we'll have the letter C that he's been to Brazil. Then he hasn't had any accidents. Then letter E, we have he's had a few problems with the police. And finally, he's met a lot of great people. Well done. Now, in the exercise number 5, we have work with a partner, discuss the questions. Here we have these questions over here, so you already know what to do. Call your classmates and ask them these questions. Discuss them, and when you finish, we'll continue. Alright, now that you have finished, we'll move on to the next exercise. That is a grammar topic. That is called present perfect versus simple past. Before we start explaining this topic, let's do the exercise number 1. That says, read and listen to part of the conversation on page 82 and answer the questions. Alright, so here goes the audio, and please read at the same time. Here it goes.
Track 2.62.
Have you been to Brazil?
Yeah, I have.
When did you go?
In February, I went to the carnival in Rio.
Awesome.
Well done. So the question letter A says, what tense is the first question? Well, this question says, have you been to Brazil? What tense it is? It is in present perfect, right? Maybe you don't know what present perfect is, but I'll explain it in a moment. Then in the letter B, we have, what tense is the second question? Here we have, when did you go? Well, as you can see, here we are asking in simple past. And then, which tense do you use to focus on when something happens? That's right, in simple past. As you can see here, we have a question in simple past and they're telling us when something happens. So that's why we use simple past. All right, now, what is present perfect? Well, present perfect is the tense that we use to talk about completed actions in time up to now. We don't focus on when. For example, if I tell you I have gone to USA, I'm not telling you when I went to USA. I'm just telling you that the action has been completed up to now. Up to now means until today. I could have done the action yesterday, last year, 2 years ago, it doesn't matter. But today, I already finished that action. The difference with the simple past is that the simple past is used to talk about completed actions in past time. Here we focus on when. That is the difference, that when we say present perfect, we don't focus on when, but in simple past we do. For example, if a sentence in present perfect we say, we have been to many different cities. All right, here I'm not telling you when I went to different cities, okay, because it doesn't matter. We don't focus on when. I'm just telling you that by today up to now I have been to many different cities. But if I write this sentence in simple past, I could say we went to many different cities last summer. Here we are focusing on when. As you can see, we did the action in past time, last summer. All right? Well, that is the difference between present perfect and simple past. Now, let's check the difference on how to write these tenses. Well, the present perfect in affirmative, we're always gonna need has or have. And then a verb, but this verb must be in past participle. That's why we have been practicing the past participle. Then, for example, she has been to Mexico City, right? This is a sentence in present perfect affirmative. In negative, the only thing that you're gonna change is that hasn't have, now is gonna be hasn't or haven't. Then you need a verb in past participle and you have a sentence like this. I haven't been to Guanajuato. And in the affirmative form, well, the difference is that now first you're gonna write has or have, and then you're gonna write the subject. Then you need a verb in past participle again, and like it's a question, well, an interrogation mark. For example, when you say, have they been to USA? As you can see, the verb been is in past participle. We're using has for she, have for I, for they. Then, in simple past, the affirmative form, well, you just need a subject, a verb in simple past, and a complement. As easy as that. For example, we went to Guadalajara last year. All right, you just need the verb in past, and that's it for, and that's all you need to write the sentence in simple past. Just the verb in simple past. It's not the same than past participle. All right. Then in negative, it is a little bit different because you need a subject, but you need an auxiliary. Do you remember what auxiliary you need? That's right, didn't. And then you need a verb, but now this verb is gonna be in base form, not simple past. That's why we have didn't. And well, a complement, like this sentence. My dad didn't go with us on July. Here we're saying didn't, and that's why the verb is go, not went. Go in base form, right? And this happens also in the interrogative form. We're gonna start the questions with the auxiliary verb did, and then the subject and a verb in base form. Again, like we have the auxiliary did, we cannot write this in past tense. It has to be in base form. Then we write a complement, and like it is a question, an interrogation mark. And we have an example like this. Did you travel last year? All right, I'm asking if you did this action last year. I'm focusing on when. As you can see, is travel in base form because we have did. All right. And well, this is everything you need to know about this topic, guys. Maybe it's a little bit complicated. If you didn't understand something, please send me a message or let me know that you didn't understand it, okay? So let's continue with the next exercise. That is the exercise number 2, and it says, complete the simple past questions in the table. All right, so here we have questions in present perfect, and you're gonna change them to simple past. For example, here we have you ever been to Cuba? And you're gonna write, when did you go? Who did you go with? And like this is gonna be the rest of the sentence. You just have to write when the auxiliary verb did and the verb. When did you move? Where did you move to? All right? All right, just remember to add the subject you. When did you lose it? Okay? And well, do it, and when you finish, we'll continue. All right, now I'm gonna play an audio so that you can check your answers, but it's also very important that you repeat the questions. Here it goes.
Track 2.63. A.
Have you ever been to Cuba? When did you go? Who did you go with?
B.
Have you ever moved? When did you move? Where did you move to?
C.
Have you ever lost your credit card? When did you lose it? What did you do?
D.
Have you ever won a prize? What did you win? When did you win it?
E.
Have you ever seen a Tom Hanks movie? When did you see it? Which one did you see?
Very good. Now that you have checked your answers, you're gonna call your classmates and you're gonna ask them these questions. But very important, if your classmate answered yes to the questions, you're gonna ask the next questions. If they answer no, well, you just leave it like that. For example, if you ask, have you ever moved? And your classmate says yes, well, you will continue. When did you move? And where did you move to? But if he or she says no, you continue with the next question. All right? Like this, do it, and when you finish, we'll move on. All right? Now that you have finished, let's continue with the last exercise of today, which is a speaking exercise. That says, listen to Tom talking about his oldest friend. Underline the correct information. Okay, so I'm going to play the audio and you're going to answer the questions with the correct information. Here it goes.
Track 2.64. My oldest friend is Brett. We first met at school, high school. We were 15 or 16 years old. I can't remember exactly. We became friends because we laugh at the same things. Brett is very funny. Now he's a doctor. He's married and he lives in London. I see him a few times a year. The last time I saw him was on his birthday. We went out for dinner. His wife and my girlfriend get along really well. My best memory of Brett is a vacation we took together in the USA. We were 23, and it was the year we finished college. We drove from Chicago to Los Angeles. It was fantastic.
Very good. Now, for the last exercise of today, you are going to tell your partner about your oldest friend. So you already know what to do. You have to call your classmates, but before that, you're going to ask yourself these questions. Remember, these questions are only to prepare yourself to tell your anecdote. Then you're going to think about what to say and how to say it. And finally, you're gonna tell your partner about your oldest friend. Okay? And when you finish this exercise, that's gonna be it for today's class. Thank you for your attention and see you tomorrow. Goodbye.